Welcome to episode number 12 of this Green Bay Packers Madden 23 franchise series. And today I'm obviously playing my Green Bay Packers Madden 23 franchise series. As it's based on the title, it's the start of the playoffs. I mean, the title should be the playoffs are here, but even if it's not, the playoffs are starting here in this episode. It's season number 2, so it's it's season number 2, so it's a 2023 season.
I know what you're saying.
That's good. But season number 2, like I was saying, it's a 2023 season. We still have Aaron Rodgers in this game, obviously in real life for the 2023 season, which hasn't happened yet, but it's gonna happen soon. Aaron Rodgers is on the Jets. But in this game, Aaron Rodgers is still on the Packers, and it's episode number 12 of this series. So that's Aaron Rodgers' number. Well, that was his Packers number. Now he's number 8 on the Jets. But number 12 is Aaron Rodgers' Packers number. Yeah, let's look at the playoff picture quickly here. If the camera was a little different, like lower, just I have the tripod on a table instead of a tray table, and the table's a little lower than normal, but it should still be the same. If it's not exactly the same, it's close enough. But yeah, remember the 1 seeds did a first round bye. 1 seeds are the Ravens and the Falcons. The Falcons are the team we played in the playoffs last year. If you haven't seen the playoffs last year, I'll link the last episode of the series plus the playoff game from last season. So episode number 11, which is the last episode, and episode number 6 will be an eye in the sky in the top right corner right up here. There should be an icon that pops up if you didn't have the video. Episode number 6 was the first and only playoff game of last season because we were the 4 seed last year, won the NFC North, was the 4 seed last year, but lost to the 5-seeded Falcons, who are now the 1 seed. So last year they were the 5 seed. This year the Falcons are the 1 seed, and then the Packers are the 4 seed last year and this year. We were 9-8 last year, 11-6 this year. Both years we won the NFC North, and both years we were the 4 seed. But unlike last year, we're trying to get at least past the wild card round, and we got to take it one day at a time, obviously. But I want to get past the wild card round first, just one game at a time. But at some point, I want to win the next 3 games so we can get to the Super Bowl, so I can try to win a Super Bowl before Madden 24, because Madden 24 comes out in it's less than 2 months now. So I'm trying to win a Super Bowl in this series before Madden 24. This is my last Madden 23 series that is still going. So this is most likely this video will most likely be my last Madden 23 video if we lose. And so this will most likely be my last Madden 23 video if we lose. If we win, there'll obviously be at least one more. But yeah, the Falcons are the 1 seed, Ravens are 1 seed in the other conference. Yeah, then you have 49ers at Rams, Panthers at Commanders, Cowboys. We're playing the Cowboys. Cowboys at Packers, so we're playing the Cowboys. Packers Cowboys have a lot of bad blood, especially in the playoffs. Especially with the Dez Bryant catch back in 2014, which is a long time ago, 9 years. And then you have Broncos at Chargers, Titans at Colts, and then Bengals at Bills. So you have both LA teams. The Chargers and the Rams are both the 2 seeds. Chargers the 2 seed in the AFC, Rams the 2 seed in the NFC. And obviously you have the Chargers hosting the Broncos, and the Rams are hosting the 49ers. We're the last game. Our game against the Cowboys is the last game on Saturday. So there's 3 games Saturday, 3 games Sunday. We're the last game on Saturday. So, and remember, the lowest seed remaining plays the 1 seed. The lowest seed remaining after wildcard weekend plays the 1 seed. And let's do this cutscene with the first of many. First playoff game of many, hopefully. Hopefully, because I do not want to lose again this year.
Hey Laura, come here and pierce my bunion.
Please stop. That's weird. Coach, you're heading into your first playoff game. First playoff game this year, because obviously I had one last year. Playoff success often makes or breaks a career. How important is your first playoff win? Yeah, it's my second playoff game. I'm looking for my first playoff win. I'm not gonna play it cool. I don't want to guarantee win, but I want to still win, obviously. But yeah, second playoff game, looking for my first career playoff win in my second career playoff game. No risk, no reward. Beat the Cowboys for staff points reward. Fine. It's the first one. I might have guaranteed a win if it was like the Super Bowl or maybe the championship game, but the NFC championship game, but it's the NFC wild card, so I mean, obviously we gotta win 4 games. Just gotta take it one game at a time, though. One game at a time. We're both 11-6. So yeah, I've said that. I think they had Dak Prescott. I think they still have Ezekiel Elliott. We still have Aaron Rodgers. We have Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon. No Devontae Adams, obviously. We have Kenny Pickens. No, excuse me, Tyler Pickens. Who's wearing Devontae Adams' old number, and he has long hair like Adams. It's Tyler Pickens. We have Chris Godwin, Robert Tonyan, Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs. I mean, our offense is, we're an 88 offense and overall and an 89 defense. Let's get into the wild card playoff game right now. Win or go home. And like I said, if we lose this game, this will most likely be my last video. If we lose this game, this will most likely be my last Madden 23 video. That's if we lose this game. So yeah, they still have Dak Prescott, Michael Parsons. I assume they still have Elliott. I assume they still have Ezekiel Elliott. But like I said, last Madden 23 video. Most likely, this video will most likely be my last Madden 23 video if we lose this game. If we win, there'll be at least one more. Hopefully there's a couple more after this, or 3 more after this. Let's watch the presentation. Alan Roach, NFC Wildcard Playoff. NFC Wildcard Playoff game. There's Elliott, so they still have Elliott. They're going down, Prescott. And you're going down, Mike McCarthy. Forgot he's the Cowboys coach. This is a farewell tour for me for Madden 23, and it's technically a it's a farewell tour for me for Madden 23, and it's a farewell tour for Aaron Rodgers, because obviously in Madden 24 you'll be on the Jets. And there's the 3 matchups. 3 NFC wildcard matchups. Like I said, lowest seed remaining will play the 1 seed, which is the Falcons, in the divisional round. So hopefully we don't have to play the 1 seed. Hopefully maybe the 5 and 6 seed, or 6 and 7 seeds to make some upsets. Here we go. I'm nervous, but ready to go here, boys. Let's go. And looks like we did the ball first. Carolina. Hey, that's upset number 1, folks. 6 seed Panthers beat the 3 seeded Commanders 31-10 in DC. And here's Romeo Doubs returning it from the end zone. And the return to the 26. Cincinnati was the 5 seed, beat the 4 seeded Bills 28-24 in Buffalo. So Josh Allen is out. That's good. That's technically an upset, but not a big upset. And then those were the 2 games here on Saturday, and then we're the last game on Saturday. The next 3 games, or the last 3 games of Super Wildcard Weekend, are tomorrow in this game. Here's Jones, and Jones got a couple on the first play from scrimmage. So the Panthers beat the Commanders 31-10 in DC, and then the Bengals beat the Bills 28-24 in Buffalo. So far, the first 2 games, the road team has won. And here's Jones. Jones got about 6. It's now 3rd down and 2. I'm gonna run it again. Here we go. 3rd and 2 here. 6-minute quarters. 6-minute quarters, by the way. Here's Jones, and he's got the first down. And plenty more. Got about 8. First down. 7 yards. First down, Green Bay. Our first down of the game. There's Vinny J trying to win Super Bowl. But first, he's got to win his first playoff game. Here we go. Throw over the middle, and it's intercepted. That was a heck of a play by Dids. As I was throwing at the Pittons, and it was picked off by Trayvon Diggs, the brother of Stephon Diggs, the younger brother of Stephon Diggs. It's Trayvon Diggs. That was a heck of a play. And that was Aaron Rodgers' first throw. And our, fourth play or fifth play, and it's an interception. And that's not good. But that's good. Oh my, he stiff-armed the guy, but still lost the yard. Holy smokes, Elliott's a big man. He got released in real life. And this during this off season, a couple months ago, he got released. Same thing for Dalvin Cook. And here's a throw. Oh, that could have been picked off, dude. That was a screen. And it's 3rd and 14. As he lost 3 yards, that could have easily been picked off, dude. I mean, I think Preston Smith was standing right there. There was like 5 players standing there. That could have easily deflected off of someone and been intercepted. Come on. And here's a throw. And it's okay. I was like, if they get the first down, I'm done. 4th and 5. I mean, I assume they're punting it, but you never know. Just watch the fate here. As the Angels out the punt. Good job by our defense. Knock on wood. And no fate. Back is, I believe this is, let it go in the end zone. Go in the end zone. Go in the end zone. You gotta be kidding me. As it's downed by the Cowboys at the 2-yard line. As Pickens let it go, which was a good move. But there was a little bat spin on it, so it stops at the 2. Touch there. 1st and 10 from the 2. But good job by our defense. Just don't have a safety here. And Jones, well, he got it out of there somewhat. He got 5 yards. I'm just gonna run it here because, I mean, Aaron Rodgers' first throw was an interception, so that ain't good. Here we go. Here's Jones. And Jones got 3. It's a 3rd down and 2 again. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, the Panthers to beat the Commanders on the road by 3 touchdowns. That was a heck of a job. And that's a first down. As he got about 5, he has 6 rushes, 28 yards. I like the run game. I mean, because clearly, I'm gonna first down. Now I'm gonna throw it because we have some breathing room here. Here we go. There's a throw. Oh, that could have been picked off. This defense is good. 2nd down. So he's 0 for 2 with that interception. Come on, we can't have an interception here, boys. Here we go. There's a Tanyan got 9 yards. Now it's 3rd and 2. I did not want to do that play. A halfback dive here. So it's another 3rd and 2. It's our 3rd and 2 already. And Jones has got the first down. Again. As he's got the first down every time he's running on 3rd and 2. I wasn't going to do that because it's like... Here we go. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. First quarter has gone by in a heartbeat. It's only 6 minutes instead of 15. Here's Jones again. He already has 45 yards, and that'll probably be the quarter because there's only 10 seconds to go. 3 seconds. Yes, that's the end of the first quarter. No score here in Green Bay, and the Packers have the football. Here we go. No score after 1. We have the ball though. 2nd and 4. I don't want to run it again here. I mean, if they can't stop it, I'm gonna keep running it. Here we go. Here's Jones. First down. 51 yards. I mean, keep running it until they stop it. Get the defense tired. Run a lot of clock off. I mean, keep it moving here, folks. Here's Jones. Jones is unstoppable right now. 2nd and 4. And remember, we have A.J. Dillon as well. Remember, Jones did not play in Week 18. The CPU rested him along with Pickens. But Dillon ran through the Panthers. Yeah, we did beat the Panthers last time. Here's a throw. It's Godwin. Blockers in front. Or some blockers. And Godwin's out of bounds at the 18. 1st and 10, Green Bay. Our biggest play of the game, 30 yards for Godwin, who we got via trade from the Buccaneers last season. That was a good trade. And now Jones, green grass. And he already has 64 yards through a quarter and a half. Not even. 2nd and 3 from the 11. And run it again. I don't know why it's not. Here we go. Run it. I mean, there's a gap up the middle. Good play by the Cowboys. 1st and goal from the 4, though. If that guy didn't hit him, I think that was a touchdown. But 1st and goal, I'm going to keep running it here. I mean, if they can't stop it, They can't stop it for now. Here's Jones, and Jones is in. Touchdown. As we run it right through the throat of this Cowboys defense. And we straight first here in the NFC Wildcard Playoff game. As we just kept running it. I think he has like 70 yards already, or if not 70, really close to 70. 3:33 to go in the second quarter, and I might have missed the extra point. No, okay, thankfully I didn't. It sneaks inside the right upright. 97 yards we went in 5 minutes and 13 seconds. 10 rushes, 10 rushes, 55 yards, and a touchdown for Jones on that drive. Wind is 8 miles per hour, basically blowing from right to left here. Here's Pat O'Donnell, our punter, doing the kickoffs because he has more power or better power and accuracy, better kick power and kick accuracy than our kicker. So our kicker does field goals and extra points, and our punter does the punts and the kickoffs. Here we go. Here's Cowboys' second drive. They had a 3 and out on their first drive. Here we go. Come on, D. Keep playing how you've been playing here. Sack him! Intercept that! Oh. That might have been another. I think that was another screen, and we got to him, and he threw it away just in the nick of time here. I did not like this defense. I like this defense though. Here we go. 2nd and 10 now, and here's a throw. Oh, it's in the middle. 3rd and 1 now, as that was 9 yards. Here we go. 3rd and 1 now. They might give it to Elliott, or Prescott might throw it. He's throwing it. And Prescott is going to throw it wide open as Michael Gallup. That is Gallup. I'm not sure if that's I assume they have C.D. Lamb unless he got traded or someone. He's 88. Yeah, 88's on the far left side, so they do have C.D. Lamb. And bottled up with Elliott. No Dane, 2nd and 10, excuse me. They 2:02 to go. They might not get the playoff. They will not. 2-minute warning, 7-0 Packers, but the Cowboys have the football. And they did the ball after halftime, too. Here we go. From the 44 here. Here we go, Prescott gets outside, and not 4 yards. It's now 3rd and 6, no huddle here. Have all 3 timeouts along with us. 3rd and 6, no huddle here. And here's a throw sideline catch by number 80. I'm not sure who that is. Out of bounds. 1st and 10 now. Dallas at the Green Bay 42. There's no pressure. We did play the Carolina Panthers, by the way, in Week 18, and we beat them. I think it was 31-10. And so we beat them in Week 18. We beat the Panthers in Week 18, 31-10, in Carolina, and then the Panthers go into Washington and beat the. That's intercepted! Jair Alexander! And he's gone! Sayonara! Touchdown! Let's go, Pitsits! Jair Alexander, the star cornerback, who gets paid big dollars, and he proves, or that's why he's getting paid right there. That Pitsits proves he's getting paid big dollars or big butts. And it's 13-0 Packers with under 1 minute to go in the first half. As he jumped the route, and picked it off and returned it for the touchdown. And we're up 14-0, 55 seconds to go in the first half. A huge play, huge interception, and even better, it was a pick six. But yeah, like I was saying, we played the Panthers in Week 18 and beat them 31-10 in Carolina, and then the Panthers go into D.C. and beat the Commanders 31-10. So we beat them 31-10, and then the Panthers beat the Commanders 31-10. So that's good. So the 6th seed upset the 3 seed, and then obviously the 2 seed, the 49ers, are going to L.A. to play the Rams. That is tomorrow. Here's a throw. Oh, that was Alexander's way again, but shot by Gallup. Timeout number 1 used by Dallas for the 41. Come on. Yeah, but then, like I said, the Rams host the 49ers in L.A. And now off to the right side is throwing it. Keep him in bounds. Oh, I couldn't keep him in bounds. As Elliott catches the dump-off pass, and they're already to R47 with 43 seconds to go, and they have 2 timeouts, and he got out of bounds. But yeah, like I said, the Rams host the 49ers in LA tomorrow in this game. Here's a screen, but it's too far for Elliott. 2nd and 10. Both quarterbacks have thrown an interception. Prescott's interception was pitch sits by Jair Alexander. Here we go. Here's a throw, and good catch by number 80. That's Crowder, whoever the heck that is. Up to the 42, 3rd and 4. Cowboys use their 2nd timeout. And Jair Alexander is the one that he's actually not. Well, I think he's off to the right side. He had the That's factor on because I saw the red S. Here's a throw. It's caught, and it's a 1st down and out of bounds. 34 to the 34-yard line. 33 seconds to go, and Douglas made the tackle. As Alexander, I believe, is on the right side. He had an Etz bat there, but that Etz went away. Here we go. Come on, we need pressure here. Sack him! Oh, out of his reach. His diving was a defender. He couldn't get there. And Prescott didn't slide, but he got like 20 yards. And no huddle. And then they call our final timeout 11 seconds. Surprising they wasted all that time, but man, I dove at that guy and just missed it. Here we go. I mean, if we tackle him in bounds, I mean, hey, the half might be over if we tackle him in bounds because they have no timeouts. Here we go. Sack him! Sack him! Oh, he throws it and it's caught! But he's in bounds! And there's 3 seconds and the Cowboys will not get another playoff. As that was a heck of a tackle at the 1-yard line to save a touchdown. But there was no timeouts. But the Cowboys had no timeouts and they ran out of time. 14-0 Packers at the half. Here's Jonathan Coachman. They did the ball after halftime, but that was a huge play to prevent a touchdown, and they didn't get any points either because poor clock management. Yeah, they 49ers at Rams is at 4:40 Eastern tomorrow in this game. Defense has played well. Did tackle to prevent a touchdown, and obviously because of the poor clock management by Dallas, they didn't even get a field goal out of that. So that's huge. 12 minutes to go here in the NFC Wildcard Playoff game. We're up 14-0, and that's a touchback. Here we go. Come on, D. If we can force a turnover or get a stop and then score a touchdown, we'll be up by 3 scores. Here with 12 minutes to go, we're up 14-0 here at home, here on our home field, and Elliott gets about a 20-yard pass, 1st down. Come on. There's a throw, and it's caught. Schultz, the tight end. Rodgers, I think, only had like 2 completions. Is one, we've only had 2 drives of interception and that long touchdown drive. Obviously, Jones, there's a flag down. That's a hold. That better be a hold. If it's something else on us, I'm going to flip out. I mean, yeah, 99% of the time that's a hold or a block in the back. And they did it on the right tackle. Obviously, I accept that. Set it down to 9. 5 out, 5 wide. 5 out. What am I talking about? 5 wide. Here we go, and Prescott, and, oh, make the tackle, dude. And right at the 1st down marker is my 3rd and inches, but my goodness. There's Trayvon Diggs and the head coach, Mike McCarthy. Diggs had that interception earlier on our 1st drive. 3rd and inches here, and 2nd, oh, come on. That's CeeDee Lamb all the way down to our 24. 1st and 10 Dallas. You gotta be kidding me. 23 yards on 3rd and inches. We haven't had any sacks yet. We do have that pit sits. I'll take another pit sits or at least an interception here. Here we go. And here's a throw. Wide open is 13 and he's down to the 5. 1st and goal Dallas. 3:40 to go in the 3rd. And this offense is starting to heat up, or has heated up, here in the 2nd half. Here on the 1st drive of the 2nd half. Come on. they're gonna give it to Elliott. Good tackle. Second and goal from the 4. As he has 3 rushes, 0 yards. Elliott does. They're torching us somewhat through the air. And halfback toss here, and Elliott lost yards. And he lost 2. It's now 3rd and goal from the 6. Surprising they didn't keep passing it. He's in a no gain and then lost to 2 yards. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 6. 2:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's a 3.5 minute drive. The last flip ended basically right when the ball was snapped, but Prescott threw it wide open with Schultz, the tight end. It wasn't wide open, but he was open and he caught it. And it's now 14-6 Green Bay as Dallas is on the board. And the extra point by whoever their kicker is right down the middle. 3-minute and 47-second drive, and the Cowboys have cut the Packers' lead in half. As the Cowboys are on the board, and they cut their deficit in half. It's now 14-7 Packers. Here's Dobbs from the 2-yard line. From the 3-yard line, actually, and he's up to the 28. 2:08 to go in the 3rd. We're up by 7, and we need a touchdown. Well, at least points. At least need 3, but I would prefer 7 here. I mean, I'm running it here. See if they made any adjustments at the half. Doesn't seem like they did. It's 2nd and 2. He has 83 yards and a touchdown. I think for Rodgers, he's like 2 for 4 or something with the interception. I mean, I think he has a throw to Tanyan and then Godwin. The rest have been incomplete. That one interception. Jones, who just runs through everyone. He has 93 yards already. 1:30 to go in the 3rd. I'm just doing a halfback dive, or this is a halfback blast. I mean, let's go, boys. Let's go, Jones. Let's go. And he got 8, 9. He has 102 yards. We're running through them like they're absolutely nothing. I actually want to put Dylan in now. Okay. Well, Dylan, I think is in. I think this run might be to Dylan. No, I don't think it is. I think Dylan, he's our 2nd-string running back. This is the Jones. Jones, green grass! And he has 114 yards, down to the 34. 34 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Here we go, 10 seconds to go. I don't have to snap it, but I'm gonna snap it. And he still got 4. He has 118 yards now. We're gonna go to the 4th quarter. Up 14-7, and the Packers have the football. Here we go, up by 7. I mean, I'm just gonna keep running it here. Score all 14 points in the 2nd quarter. Here we go, 6 minutes to go. 2nd and 6 from the Dallas 29 here. Another run to Jones. I barely have thrown it in this game. Jones! I mean, there's no need to throw it if they can't stop the run, folks. Down to the 17, it's 1st down. I want to give Dylan a toss, but for some, I don't know which one. I mean, well, I think because Dylan, I don't know where the heck Dylan is. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Dylan's out there. I mean, you can see him 28 is. I think it just for some reason he's not showing up on the depth chart. Here's Jones. Jones just went through everyone down to the 2-yard line. He has 146 yards, dude. I mean, he's just on Mike McCarthy. Hey, your defense is doing a great job of stopping Jones, by the way. Here we go, and here's Jones, and he is unstoppable. Touchdown, and Chris Godwin is hurt. That's not good. But the touchdown is good. The injury is not. But Jones has like 150 yards now and 2 touchdowns. And then Alexander has the other one on the pit sits. And we're up by 13 again. And we took a lot of time. Well, some time off. 4:54 to go. We're up 21-7. 8 plays, 73 yards. And I don't know how long it was. But 8 rushes, 66 yards, and a touchdown for Jones. I did not throw it once on that drive. I mean, like I've been saying, they can't stop it. Why would I stop? Why would I stop running it if they don't stop it? I mean, here we go. There's number 8 on the return, up to the 24. 4:50 to go. Cowboys come out with 4:50 to go, down by 2 touchdowns. And it was a abdominal strain for Chris Godwin. Re-injury risk is medium. The backup is Tyler Pickens. And so I don't put in Pickens. I mean, Pickens is still a good receiver. He's an 82 overall. Godwin's a 95, but still, I mean, Pickens is a good receiver. Godwin's good too. Here's this guy. Oh, he spun off of that. That was Quay Walker. Got 6 though. He only has 4 rushes. So yeah, Jones is 150 rushing yards. Elliott has 4. That's a big difference. 420 the dough here. Second and 4 from the 30 for Dallas. Down by 2 touchdowns. Here's a throw, and that ball's caught by Gallup down to the 37. But Bond is running here, folks, and remember they need 2 touchdowns. Difference in this, big difference is that Pitt sits. Right now, the difference is that Pitt sits plus another touchdown. Here's Elliott. He has now 8 rushing yards. Second down and 6 as he got 4 in that on that rush. But I mean, there's a throw. Oh, it's actually dropped. It's now 3rd and 6 here. Obviously, it's 4-down territory if they get there. 5 for 6 on 3rd downs. I didn't know what 3rd down and convert was on the first drive. It's a screen. And Elliott, oh, come on. And he got a 1st down. Prescott, 190 yards. Rodgers' stats for throwing is, I think, like 2 for 4, like maybe at 40 yards. And an interception. I mean, it's not, I've thrown it like 4 times, if that. It's like, I mean, there's Schultz, 240 the dough. It's like, I mean, it's like because I run it so much, it's like it's a snowy game or a rainy game where when it's rainy or snowy, especially if it's really snowy, you might keep the ball on the ground. It's perfectly fine outside. Here's a throw and it's picked off! Adrian Amos! And he won't take it all the way, but that could be the dagger. And I think it is the dagger. 2:09 to go. We take over. And knock on wood, that should be the dagger here in Green Bay. As we're up by 2 touchdowns and we have the ball. As he forced it, so Alexander had an interception and Pitt sits. Amos just has an interception, but that's great. Here's Jones, just don't fumble it. As he only got 2, he has 151 yards now. 2-minute warning, we're up by 14 and 2 minutes away from moving on. 2-minute warning, we're up by 14 and we're, like I said, we're 2 minutes away from moving on. See, I'm throwing it, which might be a mistake, but I don't know. Here we go. I might run it with Rodgers. Here we go. I'm throwing it over the top here, and that could have been picked off. That was, yeah, Rodgers 2 for 5, 38 yards and an interception. Yeah, that's his 5th throw all game. So I was almost dead right on the stats. Here we go. Rodgers 2 for 5 here in this game. Here's a throw, and it's caught by Pickens, but he cannot get the 1st down. Dallas calls their first time out. So Rodgers 3 for 6, like 45 yards. Now what? It's 4th and 2 from our 37. I'm gonna punt it because I mean I want to go for it, but like we're up by 14. I don't want to give him any hope. I mean that interception should have still been a dagger, you would think, because I mean at this point they need a miracle. Here we go. No fair catch and good tackle on the spot. They died 79 yards, get a touchdown, plus they need an onside kick recovery. 2 timeouts, they need 2 touchdowns, minute 44 on the clock. Here we go. They need a miracle to tie the game and force overtime. That ain't gonna happen though. And here's Schultz, stays in bounds here. Here we go, no huddle here, 1:30 on the clock here. They're at 29-yard line. Here's a throw, another throw, but another catch, but they only did like 5 yards at a time. Clock is running. Minute 13 here. Come on. Here's a throw, and it's caught. You gotta be kidding me. Well, they got a chunk to our 48. 1 minute on the clock here. Here we go. Come on. Sacked him. Sacked him. Sacked! And it's Aaron Stotts on the corner blitz. And Dallas will call their 2nd timeout. Aaron Stotts gets the sack on the corner blitz. And there is 31 seconds to go. It's 2nd and 18 from their 44. And that might have officially maybe put the game away. They're audible now. I'm blitzing still. Here we go. And there's a throw, and it's caught. It's a 3rd and 5 now from our 43. Only 17 seconds. They call our final timeout. Here we go. 3rd and 5 from our 43. 17 seconds to go. Dallas is out of timeout. So if you tap them in bounce, they might have one more play, maybe. But here we go. 3rd down. Here's a throw in the melee of people, and it's caught. Down to the 26. 10 seconds. 3 seconds. We're going to move on. And then we get the snap off. Packers moving on. As that was caught in a melee of people. Dallas had no timeouts. They no huddled. Even if they got that playoff, they weren't gonna win. So it doesn't matter. They didn't get the playoff. Packers win 21-7. As we beat the Cowboys here in the NFC Wildcard Playoff game, 21-7, and we're moving on to the divisional round. As we got further than last year, which is an improvement, but really, I just don't really want to get past the wildcard round. I want to get past the wildcard round plus get obviously all the way to the Super Bowl. But like I was said earlier, one game at a time, 1 game down, 3 games to go. Or 1 win down, 3 wins to go, really. So we need 4 wins, 1 win down, 3 wins to go. We just gotta focus on the Nets game. Take it 1 game at a time. Rodgers only had 43 yards. And I think he was 3 for 6, 43 yards, and an interception. So, hey, we still won. Jones, 22 carries, 151 yards. Pickens, 1 reception, 5 yards. Dobbs had no receptions at all. I mean, I think out of the 3 completions Rodgers had, Pickens had 1, Tanya had 1, Godwin had 1. That's it. That's it. But, when you think of that, you might be thinking it's a snowy game, a really snowy game, or a rainy game. It was a clear game on a Saturday night at Lambeau in mid-January with no snow. It might have been cold, but I mean, like, there was no rain, no snow. Well, if it probably wouldn't be rain, there'd probably be snow, but there was nothing. Clear Saturday night at Lambeau in mid-January. I mean, Rodgers only had 34 QB rating. Prescott 87.5. 3 for 6, 43 yards, and an interception. And then Prescott, he was 24 for 29, 265, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Obviously, pitch hits to Alexander, and then an interception by Amos with like 2 minutes left. But yeah, rushing. Jones, 22 for 151, 22 attempts, 151 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Elliott, 6 attempts for 8 yards. And then Prescott, 3 attempts for 35 yards. And then receiving, I mean, for the Packers, it's only 3 guys. Tanyan, 1 for 8. Pickens, 1 for 5. And then Godwin, 1 for 30. And remember, he got injured on that, second touchdown by Jones. So hopefully he'll be back for the divisional round. I'm not exactly sure. But he had the Rodgers' longest throw, which was 30 yards back in the second quarter. See you on the other side. See, like I said, Godwin got injured, I believe, on Jones' second touchdown, but he had the longest catch of the game for Rodgers. I mean, he only had, like I said, 43 yards. I mean, yeah, that's not that good of a game for Aaron Rodgers, but you would think when you only have 6 pass attempts and went 3 for 6, 43 yards and an interception, you would think you would lose, but when you have Jones rushing for 151 yards, yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. I mean, like I was saying, if they can't stop it, why would you stop doing it? I mean, because literally, I had, 1 drive, 8 plays, I rushed it the entire time. I mean, there's a reason Rodgers only threw it 6 times. It's because they couldn't stop the run. If they stopped the run, I would have started passing it. But they couldn't stop the run, so I ran it. I mean, I ran it about 95% of the time because Rodgers only had 6 throws. Let's go out to the main menu to see who we're playing in the divisional round. I was debating if I was going to keep it a secret, and you guys would find out in the next episode, or I would show you right now. But I'm going to show you right now, as there's a well, that's huge that the Panthers won, because now I think we can't. Yeah, no, we cannot play the 1 seed in the divisional round because we won't be the lowest seed remaining. Even if the Rams beat the 49ers, we won't be the lowest seed remaining because the 6th seed Panthers are below us. So the Panthers will be playing the Falcons unless the 49ers upset the Rams. So we'll be playing, let me think, if the Rams win, we'll be playing the Rams. If the 49ers win, we'll be playing the Panthers. I might be wrong about that, but I don't think I am. So if the Rams win, we're playing the Rams. If the 49ers win, we're playing the Panthers, who we just played, like I said, in Week 18 and beat them 31-10 in Carolina. And obviously, if we played them again, it would be at Lambeau, because we're the higher seed. So if we play the Rams, it's in LA. But we played the Rams in Week 16 in LA. That was like what, 2 episodes ago, and we beat them 21-10. That was in LA. And then obviously, if we play the Rams, it'll be in LA. If we play the Panthers, it will be in Green Bay. So let's do this is then a recap of huge congrats on the playoff win, Coach. Let's see if we can get the ball rolling and pick up another one this week. That's from the assistant GM. That's about my first of many. I've earned 7 stat points for my first career playoff win. Hopefully it's the first of many. Hopefully it's the first of 4. As we're at 25% of the way there, we got to take it one day at a time now. Focus on the divisional round against the Rams or the Panthers. Obviously, I'd rather play the Panthers because they're a lower seed, but I think we can beat the Rams. Or I know we can beat the Rams because we beat them in LA 21-10 in Week 16, which was 2 episodes ago. That game was on camera. So yeah, let's go back to the main menu here. Not main menu. We're already in the main menu. Let's go sim to the next week. That's what I meant to say. Who are we playing? Panthers? Oh yes, we are playing the Panthers. Yes. Now, so that means the Rams got upset. The Rams did get upset. Ooh, ho, ho. See ya, Rams. There's a good amount of upsets. The 6-seeded Titans upset the 3-seeded Colts 33-21 in Indianapolis. Yeah, the Titans upset the Colts. The Bengals tentatively with an upset against the Bills. 49ers upset the Rams 24-21 in LA. So yeah, one LA team made it. That was the Chargers, or one LA team won. That was the Chargers, and the other LA team, which is the Rams, lost. Yeah, Chargers beat the Broncos 38-27. The Titans beat the Colts 33-21. Bengals beat the Bills 28-24. 49ers beat the Rams 24-21. And then the Panthers beat the Commanders 31-10. And then we beat the Cowboys 21-7. So, yeah, so the 4 matchups here in the divisional weekend is Titans at Ravens, Bengals at Chargers, 49ers at Falcons, because the 49ers are the 7th seed, so they'll go to Atlanta to play the top-seeded Falcons. They're the lowest seed remaining. So Titans at Ravens, Titans at Ravens, Bengals at Chargers. Titans at Ravens, Bengals at Chargers, 49ers at Falcons, and then Panthers at Packers. I almost said the Cowboys. But yeah, Titans at Ravens, Bengals at Chargers, 49ers at Falcons, and Panthers at Packers. Like I said, we played the Panthers Week 18 and beat them 31-10 in Carolina, and now we're playing them 2 weeks later here in the divisional weekend, and this time we're playing them in Green Bay. So if we can beat them by 21 on their home field, we should be able to beat them on our home field. I don't care if it's by 1 point or 50 points, as long as we win, because we did a second home playoff game. As a 4 seed, obviously you're guaranteed 1. You're not guaranteed 2, but we got a second one. And I don't want to jump too far ahead though. We can beat the Panthers, and the 49ers can pull off another upset and upset the Falcons, and we beat the Panthers, we would host the 49ers. And then obviously we would get all 3 rounds would be at home. The first 3 rounds, wild card, divisional, and then the NFC Championship game will all be at home. And even if the NFC Championship game is not at home, at least we got 2 playoff games, because we were only guaranteed 1, but we got a second one, and possibly if we beat the Panthers and the 49ers upset the Falcons, we would get a 3rd one. But I don't want to jump too far ahead there, or too far ahead here. But I'm pretty sure also we beat the Falcons in the regular season. We did beat the Falcons in the regular season. 49ers, I don't think we played. And then the Panthers, like I said, we beat them 2 weeks ago in this game, 31-10 in Carolina. And then we beat the Panthers 2 weeks ago in Carolina, 31-10. And then we didn't play the 49ers, I don't think. The Falcons, I know we played. It was off camera, but we beat them. I think it was like 47-38. I'm not sure where the game was or not, but we beat the Falcons, who are the 1 seed, during the regular season. And obviously, in the playoffs last year, we lost to them. So if we play them again, I want that revenge. But either way, the Panthers are probably looking for some revenge because we already beat them once in the regular season. And obviously, here's the top players for week 19, which is the wild card week. And I thought maybe you said we had a weekly award. I thought maybe the weekly award would be NFC Offensive Player of the Week for Jones, having 151 rushing yards, but it was actually to Terrell, the Panthers quarterback. And then, so we still got a Player of the Week. It was the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. It was Alexander, 5 tackles, and then that pick 6. And then the NFC Offensive Player of the Week was the Panthers quarterback. And then Austin Eckler, the Chargers running back, was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And then Bills left outside linebacker, although they lost, was the AFC Defensive Player of the Week. 12 tackles and a sack. So, Chargers won, Panthers won, Packers won. Bills did not win. But yeah, I'll take that. We're going to the divisional round. We made it at least 1 round farther than last year, as I'm trying to win a Super Bowl before Madden 24 comes out. I think it comes out August 18th, so it comes out in less than 2 months. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl here in my last Madden 23 series, because this is my last Madden 23 series that is still going. My other 3 series are over. As out of those 3 series, I won the Super Bowl in my career mode and faced the franchise. I did not win. I lost the Super Bowl in my fantasy draft franchise, but I did win the Super Bowl in my face the franchise and career mode. So I'm looking for my 3rd Super Bowl here in Madden 23. As like I said, I'm trying to win the Super Bowl here in my last Madden 23 series that is still going. Because like I said, Madden 24 comes out in less than 2 months. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. As the next episode of this series will obviously be the divisional round, which will be obviously the divisional round playoff game against the Panthers in Green Bay. So obviously, Packers Nets playoff game is the next episode of this series. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, guys, time for closing. No board. If you had subscribed, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm going to see you in episode number 13 of this Green Bay Packers Madden 23 franchise series. See you in episode number 13. And eat a lot of bacon. And go Packers. And I'll see you in the divisional round. See you then.